My name is Sophia, and I am 27 years old. I want to tell you a very beautiful story. This story is full of daily life English conversations. It will help you speak English better. It is also full of feelings, real emotions, and a message that will touch your heart. Please listen to it completely. You will learn, feel, and maybe cry a little too. But at the end, you will smile and think deeply. So, please stay with me till the end. One rainy morning, I was sitting near the window of my small room. I looked outside and saw water everywhere. The streets were wet. Some children were playing in the rain. I smiled. Just then, my phone rang. It was my neighbor, Mrs. Clara, an old lady who lived alone. She said, "Sophia, good morning. Can you please come and help me? Need to buy some milk." I said, "Good morning, Mrs. Clara. Of course I will come. Give me 10 minutes. Put on my raincoat, took my umbrella, and walked to her house. When I reached there, she opened the door and smiled. "You are such a kind girl," she said. I smiled and said, "Don't worry. I am happy to help you." This was the start of my day. A simple moment, but it made my heart feel warm. After that, I walked to the small market near my house. There I met Ali, a shopkeeper. He always greeted me with a smile. He said, "Hello, Sophia. How are you today?" I said, "I am good, thank you." "How are you?" He said, "I am fine. What do you need today?" I replied, "I need a packet of milk and some eggs." He gave me the things and said, "Here you go. Have a nice day." I said, "Thank you, Ali. You too." These small talks, these daily conversations, they are so important. They help us feel human, okay? They help us practice English too. When I came back, I gave the milk to Mrs. Clara. She was so happy, she said, "God bless you, dear. You always help me." I smiled and said, "You are like my grandmother, Mrs. Clara. I will always be here for you." She touched my hand and said, "You have a golden heart." I felt something move inside me. It was love. Real love from someone who wasn't my family, but still felt like family. Later that day, I went to a small cafe. I like going there sometimes to relax. I took a seat and the waiter came. He said, "Good afternoon. What would you like to have?" Said, "1 cup of hot chocolate, please." He smiled and said, "Coming right up." I sat near the window again and watched people walking. Some were smiling, some looked sad, some were in a hurry. Life moves so fast, but we forget to talk. We forget to say simple things like, "How are you? Can I help you?" or "Thank you." The waiter came back and gave me my drink. He said, "Here you go. Enjoy." I said, "Thank you very much." He smiled and walked away. Just then, a small girl came and sat near me. She had a notebook and a pencil. She looked at me and said shyly, "Excuse me, can you help me with my English homework?" I was surprised. I said, "Of course. What do you need help with?" She opened her book and said, "I want to learn how to speak in English every day, but I am afraid." I smiled and said, "Don't be afraid. I will teach you. Let's start with simple sentences." I taught her how to say, "Hello, how are you?" "I am fine, thank you." "What is your name?" "My name is Rena." "Nice to meet you." "Nice to meet you too." She repeated after me. She made some mistakes, but I said, "It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes help us learn." Her eyes became big. She smiled wide and said, "Really? Then I will not be afraid." We spent 1 hour talking. She learned many sentences. Her mother came and thanked me. She said, "Thank you so much. You made my daughter happy." I said, "She made me happy too." When I walked back home, I thought about the day. So many small things, but so much love and learning. When I reached home, I sat with my little brother, Leo. He said, "Sister, can we play a speaking game?" I said, "Yes. Let's speak only in English for 1 hour." He jumped with joy and said, "Okay, let's start." We made funny sentences. We laughed. We helped each other. We said things like, "I have a big red ball. I want to eat ice cream. My school bag is heavy. Love my family." Leo said, "Speaking English is fun with you." I said, "It's fun with you too." At night, I wrote in my diary. I wrote, "Today was a normal day, but it was full of love, kindness, and learning. I helped someone. Someone helped me smile. I spoke English in real life. That is how we grow. That is how we connect. One sentence at a time. Sometimes we think we must learn big words or difficult grammar, but that's not true. English is in daily life. In smiles, in good mornings, in can I help you, and thank you. If we speak little by little every day, we will become better. My life changed when I started speaking in English every day. I didn't wait for a big class or a perfect book. I just started with simple words. Good morning, how are you? Nice to meet you. And now I help others speak too. Every morning I go to the park. There I meet Mr. Raj, an old man from India. He says, "Hello, Sophia. How is your English class?" I say, "It's going well. I am teaching one small girl now." He says, "That's great. You have a teacher's heart." I smile and say, "Thank you. I just want to help." He nods and says, "Helping others is the best way to grow." One day, I saw a woman sitting alone in the park. She looked very sad. I walked to her and said, "Hello, are you okay?" She looked up and said, "I don't know English. I want to learn, but I feel stupid." I said, "No, you're not stupid. You are brave because you want to learn." She looked at me with tears and said, "Really? Can you help me?" I sat with her and we talked for a long time. She told me her story. She came from another country. She had no friends. She felt alone. She wanted to speak to others, but English was hard. I said, "Let's start now. Let's say hello." She said, "Hello." I said, "Good. Now say, 'My name is.'" She said, "My name is Amina." I said, "Very good, Amina." She smiled. Her eyes were full of hope. Amina and I meet every week now. She learns fast. She speaks better every day. She told me last week, "Sophia, now I talk to my neighbors. I feel happy. I feel strong." I hugged her and said, "You are strong, Amina. Very strong." So, dear friend, who is listening to this story now? Do you see? English is not just a subject. It is a bridge. A bridge between hearts. A bridge between people. A bridge that connects a small girl to a big dream. An old lady to a helping hand, and a lonely heart to friendship. We don't need perfect grammar. We don't need long words. We need to start. To speak. To listen. To feel. We can start with hi. How are you? Can I help you? Thank you. You are welcome. Have a good day. These small words carry big love. So I ask you, my dear listener, are you ready to speak? Are you ready to learn from life, from people, from small moments? Let your English journey be full of love, kindness, and real connection.